It's that time of year again, presidential elections 2012. This presidential election is important for several leading factors. Questions arise if current President Barack Obama should be granted a second term, or should he be replaced by his leading competitor Mitt Romney. I'm here live at WSSU's Anderson Center to hear their students' thoughts, views, and preparation for this upcoming election. I'm Kiata Holmes. Stay tuned. At WSSU, students are granted the opportunity to early voting. With early voting, you're able to register and vote at the same day. Now, it doesn't get any easier than this, but you must first make an effort. What are the advantages of voting early?
Not having to wait in line November 6th when everybody comes to vote, and to get a sense of everything, like who's all voting for who and stuff like that.
And it's apparent of who you're voting for and who you voted for. Do you feel any positive input for this upcoming election for him?
Yes, I would have liked to see the campus more active as far as in getting like involved in voting and stuff like that and doing more volunteer work, but I still see good enthusiasm as far as like the students that did help us volunteer.
Do you think students don't volunteer because they're not knowledgeable about the election?
A lot of the feedback I got when I was getting people to volunteer was, oh, Obama got it, we're going for Obama. They think that it's not a serious election. It's not as serious back as 2008. Because in 2008 we made history, but this year is very personal. So,
thank you, Haja.
All right, thank you.
The opportunity to speak to our community's key generation leaders, Mr. Marvin Gaddens and Dr. Larry Little, on their views of the new generation and their impact of their vote.
We got a generation now that really is a bit further away from the 60s, civil rights, when people had to actually bleed and die for their vote.
In an attempt to try to get black people the right to vote in the South, we had that great march from Selma to Montgomery years ago where police on horses trampled black people who were trying to just get the right to vote. So marching for the right to vote is a tradition in our African American community. And the fact that WSSU students are engaged in this sort of process, it continues the legacy.
I feel that it's very imperative that our people make it to the polls this election because it was a long way to get to this point in our history.
America is a big country, and running the US of A is an even bigger task. So go out to the polls and cast your vote, because you never know the impact that one vote can have. I'm Kiata Holmes, signing off from the Anderson Center, and I believe that giving you the news that you need is key. Until we meet again.